Okay, so let's have a look at how I pack my bag for general travel, whether I'm travelling overseas, getting on off airplanes or shooting in a field locally. I tend to carry most things with me just so that I've got them if I need them. I'm going to pull everything out of this bag and just basically lay it on the ground so that you can have a look how much you can actually get in one of these new bags. And I'm going to use the dust cover and the rain jacket just to do that, so I've got something to put my gear on. Okay, so in this side of the bag I have one of my camera bodies. This is my original 1DS Mark III with a really right stuff L bracket on it, and up until I received the 1DX recently, this was my main camera. I generally don't like to travel with lenses attached to the camera, just in case the bag gets bumped, shocked, whatever the case may be. I prefer to travel with my lenses separately and then put them on in the field as I need them. I have a 70-200 2.8 in this side of the bag. I also have a 35 1.4. I have a 24 tilt and shift, a 50 1.2, a 2x teleconverter. In the other side of the bag, I have a Canon EOS 1DX with a really right stuff L bracket on it. This is now my primary camera. It has already been through Paris, Venice, Italy, Iceland with me. I'll be taking it to Antarctica and the Arctic next year. It's a wonderful camera, extremely robust. I always travel with two DSLR bodies just because I'm often in remote locations, and if I have a breakdown or a failure, I've got a second body there. Also in this side of the bag I carry a 300 2.8 lens, mostly for wildlife but also landscape, and I also carry a 17 tilt shift. So what I have now is a lens selection from 17mm all the way up to 300mm with a 2x teleconverter as well, so that I can get 600mm if I'm shooting wildlife. And I also have in this side of the bag a couple of spare batteries, plus the two batteries that are in the cameras. And then in these top pockets here is where I carry mostly my filters. I have a complete Lee system in here with grad ND filters all the way from 1 stop to 3 stop, 10 stop big stopper, and a number of different neutral density filters. I also have the Lee adapter in here, part of the foundation kit. In this side of the bag I have another foundation kit, and this one I have permanently attached the Lee polarizer so that I can quickly swap between the two in the field without having to screw this on and off all the time. It's a little bit more money to set up, but it makes life a lot easier when I'm out in the field. I have a rocket blower for blowing dust off my lenses, and a complete set of adapter rings as well for the Lee foundation kit so that I can fit all my lenses with filters in the field. Also in here I have a X-Rite colour checker passport, and because I do a lot of cold weather shooting in the Arctic and Iceland and Antarctica, I also have chemical hand warmers, and I obviously don't need them today, but they just live in my bag permanently. There's room in here to add memory cards, as well as other sorts of ancillary things like pens, pads, whatever the case may be. So there's plenty of space in here still, even with all of this kit in this bag. And it probably weighs close to 40 pounds with all of this in it, which is well above airline carry-on restrictions, but to date, touch wood, I have not yet had any problems with carrying this bag internationally, and I've been on already 5 long-haul international flights with this bag and quite a few short flights as well. So that's what I can fit in a Bataflae 32L. Quite a bit of gear.